Imagine a tiny handful of almonds or sunflower seeds holding the secret to a healthier heart, yet teetering on the edge of risk if overindulged. Could the very snacks we absent-mindedly munch on during a workday hold the potential to transform cardiovascular health? Scientists are uncovering startling truths about the powerful nutrients packed into these minuscule morsels, which scream for moderation. The invisible line between benefits and pitfalls blurs as a crunchy confrontation plays out on the nutritional battlefield. Will you discover the balance before the scale tips in the wrong direction? In the landscape of nutritional science, few foods punch above their weight, quite like nuts and seeds. These small but mighty edibles are nutritional dynamos, brimming with components that are not just desirable but essential for maintaining robust heart health. Far from being mere snacks to satiate hunger between meals, nuts and seeds are loaded with healthy fats, fiber, and protein, forming a triad of nutritional benefits. Healthy fats, particularly the monounsaturated and polyunsaturated varieties found in nuts and seeds, are pivotal in driving cardiovascular wellness. Unlike saturated fats, which can contribute to heart disease, these unsaturated fats have the opposite effect. They help reduce the bad cholesterol, or LDL, levels in the bloodstream, a critical factor in preventing artery clogging plaque. Almonds, for instance, are rich in monounsaturated fats, celebrated for their role in reducing the risk of heart disease by improving blood lipids. Furthermore, the fiber content in nuts and seeds adds another layer of benefit. Dietary fiber, especially the soluble kind, has been shown to lower cholesterol levels. Soluble fiber binds with cholesterol particles in the digestive system and helps remove them from the body. This process not only aids in maintaining healthy cholesterol levels, but also supports digestion and prevents other conditions such as type 2 diabetes. Seeds such as chia and flax are replete with this vital fiber, providing substantial gastrointestinal benefits along with their heart-protective properties. The protein present in nuts and seeds also plays its part in the cardiovascular calculus. Acting as building blocks for the body, proteins are crucial for growth and repair, but also have indirect benefits for heart health. The steady release of energy provided by protein-rich foods helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, which in turn supports heart health by reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. For vegetarians or those reducing meat consumption, nuts and seeds offer a plant-based protein alternative that can be seamlessly integrated into any diet. But beyond nutritional digits and dietary specifics, the story of nuts and seeds entwines with cultural and historical relevance. In various parts of the world, they have long been integral to traditional diets and are increasingly the focus of contemporary nutritional studies. These studies continue to peel back layers, revealing new insights into their little-understood capacities. As science advances, a growing body of evidence supports their benefits, elucidating why nuts and seeds deserve prominent placement in the pantry of anyone concerned with heart health. Nevertheless, it's crucial to recognize the dual nature of this food group's potency. While they provide a plethora of health benefits, this very richness necessitates mindful consumption to avoid caloric excess. The same handful of almonds or sunflower seeds that can bolster heart health may, if consumed in large quantities, add unwelcome calories and fat. This balance between indulgence and moderation becomes vital to extracting benefits without unintended detriments. In essence, nuts and seeds encapsulate the paradox of food as medicine, potent enough to prevent, yet requiring precise doses. As we delve deeper into specific varieties and their individuality, such as the omega-3 abundance in walnuts and flax seeds, understanding these nuances becomes even more critical to harnessing their full nutritional power. These key varieties indeed deserve the spotlight in the ongoing quest for optimal heart health. In the realm of nutrition, the discussion surrounding heart health frequently spotlights the powerful elements found in specific nuts and seeds, particularly those rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Walnuts, almonds, and flax seeds are often singled out for their exceptional contributions to cardiovascular wellness due to their high omega-3 content. These fatty acids are crucial in reducing inflammation, a key factor in many chronic conditions, including heart disease. As such, Understanding the unique attributes of these varieties provides valuable insight into their role as valuable allies against cardiovascular issues. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are plentiful in these nutrition powerhouses, perform vital functions in the body, including anti-inflammatory action and cholesterol management. Inflammation, when chronic, can lead to numerous health problems, notably in the cardiovascular system. Studies show that omega-3s play a pivotal role in dampening inflammation, thus potentially lowering the risk of heart disease. In particular, walnuts have been extolled for their significant levels of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 that has been linked to better heart health. Habitually incorporating walnuts into one's diet can mean a significant reduction in circulating cholesterol levels, particularly the bad LDL cholesterol, which is a known contributor to atherosclerosis, or the hardening of the arteries. Almonds, while less known for omega-3s compared to their walnut counterparts, contain heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats are instrumental in reducing bad cholesterol levels and can help maintain a favorable balance of lipids in the blood. Though almonds are protein-rich and contain a smaller amount of omega-3s, they carry their weight by offering substantial benefits in enhancing lipid profiles and reducing cardiovascular strain. Their effectiveness is bolstered by the presence of vitamin E, an antioxidant that augments their capacity to combat heart disease through its role in fighting free radicals and supporting arterial health. Flax seeds are another source where omega-3s manifest their benefits, with an impressive omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. The seed's omega-3 content supports heart health by reducing blood pressures and maintaining fluidity of cell membranes, thus contributing positively to overall cardiovascular function. Additionally, flax seeds are an excellent source of lignans, which possess antioxidant properties and further aid in cholesterol reduction, making them a comprehensive addition to any heart-conscious diet. The rising recognition of these specific nuts and seeds in dietary recommendations reflects a broader understanding of how integral they are to cardiovascular health. Their nutrient density positions them as not just beneficial, but almost essential components of any diet aimed at reducing heart disease morbidity. However, this recognition also illustrates a need for mindful consumption, as over-reliance can potentially overshadow their benefits through caloric surplus and imbalance. As the discourse around heart health deepens, it parallels growing awareness of the complex matrix of nutrients provided by these foods. While omega-3 fatty acids stand out in the fight against inflammation and cholesterol worries, the full picture of arterial wellness is painted with an array of other essential nutrients. In the subsequent section, the spotlight will turn to the antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals in nuts and seeds, which further fortify cardiovascular functions, extending and amplifying these initial benefits. The vibrant world of nuts and seeds extends beyond fats and proteins to encompass an impressive array of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that collectively enhance cardiovascular health. As each nut and seed offers its unique blend of these nutrients, they work in harmony to support blood vessel integrity, reduce oxidative stress, and improve overall arterial function. Antioxidants found in nuts and seeds play a critical role in neutralizing free radicals, harmful molecules that can damage cells and lead to chronic illnesses, including heart disease. Vitamin E is a particularly abundant antioxidant present in many nuts, notably almonds and sunflower seeds. By combating oxidative stress, vitamin E helps maintain the health of cells lining the arteries, promoting better blood flow and reducing the likelihood of arterial damage that can initiate atherosclerosis. The result is a more resilient cardiovascular system, less susceptible to the silent progression of disease. Minerals, such as magnesium and potassium, further enhance the heart-boosting profile of nuts and seeds. Magnesium, found in significant amounts in almonds, cashews, and peanuts, is vital for numerous bodily functions, including regulating blood pressure. It helps relax blood vessels, which can reduce hypertension, a major risk factor for heart disease. Similarly, potassium, prevalent in pistachios and sunflower seeds, aids in balancing the effects of sodium and helps control blood pressure, contributing to overall heart health maintenance. In addition to these minerals, selenium, an essential trace mineral found in Brazil nuts, deserves special mention. Selenium functions as a powerful antioxidant and works synergistically with vitamin E to protect cells from oxidative damage. Just one Brazil nut can provide well over the daily recommended intake of selenium, showcasing the remarkable potential of nuts and seeds to contribute to cardiovascular wellness in small yet mighty doses. Vitamins, such as the B-complex vitamins found in seeds like chia and flax, further extend the cardiovascular benefits. These vitamins play a role in heart health by assisting in the regulation of homocysteine levels, an amino acid in the blood that, at elevated levels, is associated with an increased risk of coronary heart disease. By keeping homocysteine in check, these vitamins add another layer of preventive action against cardiac conditions. The cumulative impact of these antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals on heart health cannot be overstated. When consumed as part of a balanced diet, they contribute to more than just the reduction of disease risk. They enhance the body's overall resilience against the development of cardiovascular complications. Yet, it is crucial to enjoy these nutritional benefits within the confines of portion control, as overconsumption can quickly tip the scales from beneficial to detrimental. In further exploring the heart-healthy narrative of nuts and seeds, attention must turn to the importance of moderation. Their dense nutrient and calorie content necessitates mindful consumption to leverage their health protective benefits fully without inviting unwanted weight gain. This balance between advantage and caution becomes particularly relevant as we examine portion control recommendations in subsequent discussions. In the nuanced terrain of dietary health, nuts and seeds stand as bastions of nutritional power capable of fostering heart wellness. However, amidst their bounty of benefits lies a less celebrated truth: their high calorie density. While their rich concentrations of healthy fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals are crucial for supporting cardiovascular health, these small snacks can also deliver a substantial calorie payload. Thus, understanding and managing portion sizes becomes pivotal to maximizing their positive effects without inadvertently contributing to weight gain. One could easily assume that foods so laden with beneficial nutrients must be free from potential pitfalls. Yet, it is this very concentration of nutrients that packs a caloric punch. A mere handful, or around 1 ounce, can contain 150 to 200 calories, largely due to their healthy fat content, which, despite being beneficial, still holds more than twice the calories per gram compared to carbohydrates or proteins. This makes portion control an essential component in the narrative of nuts and seeds as health allies. Consider a typical scenario. Someone seeking to replace less healthful snacks with almonds or walnuts may unwittingly misjudge the appropriate serving size. Each additional handful can quickly add up, turning these nutrient-rich foods from a heart-healthy option into a calorie-laden indulgence. Over time, even moderate overconsumption can lead to energy imbalances that result in weight gain, potentially offsetting the cardiovascular benefits these foods have to offer. Research by nutritionists and health organizations underscores the importance of portion control in dietary patterns. Experts advocate for mindful eating practices to keep both calories and nutritional intake in check. Practically, this could mean measuring out an ounce beforehand and resisting the temptation to eat straight from the package. Visual aids, such as imagining a small handful or using a measuring cup, can facilitate adherence to recommended portions. Moreover, considering these foods within the wider context of a balanced diet can help ensure that their consumption supports, rather than detracts from, one's overall health objectives. Yet, the challenge of portion control is not solely about calorie management. It resonates with a broader principle of dietary moderation, a cornerstone in achieving health without deprivation or excess. Nuts and seeds offer a tangible lesson in this balancing act, reaping their dense nutritional rewards while maintaining calorie awareness. Combining these snacks with other low-calorie, nutrient-rich foods such as fruits or vegetables can enhance satiety and variety without tipping the calorific scale. Furthermore, fostering an understanding of portion control involves more than individual diligence. It calls for public awareness and education. Campaigns that illustrate how to incorporate nuts and seeds sensibly into daily eating habits without inadvertently overconsuming can bridge the gap between theory and practice. By educating consumers on both the benefits and potential dietary pitfalls of these foods, we can help navigate their inclusion into diets that stave off heart disease and other health conditions. As we venture deeper into the conversation about nuts and seeds, it is critical to align our consumption habits with dietary guidelines that advocate for their limited yet effective integration into everyday life. Following these recommendations ensures individuals can harness the full spectrum of their nutritional riches while keeping calorie intake balanced. The subsequent exploration will delve into specific dietary guidelines that reinforce these principles, paving the way for healthier living with nuts and seeds. Amidst the clamor for healthier living, dietary guidelines have emerged as a beacon guiding the sensible incorporation of nuts and seeds into our daily meals. Leading health organizations, including the American Heart Association, advocate for the moderate consumption of these nutrient-dense foods, suggesting a small handful or approximately 1 ounce per day for optimal benefits. This recommendation is not arbitrary but rooted in scientific research underscoring the dual role that nuts and seeds play in heart health enhancement and weight management. The practical wisdom of these guidelines lies in their ability to maximize health outcomes without tipping the scale into overconsumption, a common pitfall in diets trying to harness the benefits of nutrient-rich foods. In real terms, 1 ounce might translate to about 23 almonds, 14 walnut halves, or a mere handful of sunflower seeds. This precision helps ensure that the caloric intake remains balanced while still allowing individuals to reap the nutritional dividends offered by their hearty profile of healthy fats, proteins, and fiber. However, adhering to such guidelines necessitates a degree of mindfulness often obscured by everyday habits of snacking. Take, for example, the case of a health-conscious office worker who routinely reaches for a tin of mixed nuts during breaks. Without clear guidance or visual cues to signal portion size, even the most nutrition-savvy individuals may find themselves veering into excessive territory, blending 2 or more recommended servings of these calorie-dense foods into one snacking session. Research has consistently shown that mindful eating practices, a deliberate reflection on what and how one consumes food, can significantly bridge this gap, empowering people to adhere to recommended portion sizes. Tools such as food journals, portion control dishes, or even simple visual aids can substantially enhance one's ability to consume nuts and seeds within the suggested limits. Furthermore, integrating these practices within broader dietary habits, such as pairing nuts with fruits or whole grains, can provide compensatory satiety, counterbalancing their energy density without the innate risk of overeating. In the larger scheme, the recommended modest consumption of nuts and seeds aligns with the overarching principle of balance in nutrition. It echoes the dietary adage that too much of a good thing can be detrimental. While these foods are endowed with cardiovascular benefits, fulfilling the more is more mentality can paradoxically lead to adverse effects, including weight gain or other metabolic issues that negate the heart health promotion initially sought. Empirical evidence from long-term dietary studies shows that populations adhering to recommended nut and seed consumption often have better overall heart health markers, including reduced cholesterol levels and lower incidence of heart disease. These findings underscore the tangible benefits of following dietary guidelines that advocate for moderation, a strategy that aligns consumption with caloric needs and lifestyle factors without sacrificing nutritional intake. As we continue navigating the nuances of healthy living with nuts and seeds, it becomes crucial to remain vigilant of the broader consequences of excess. Understanding how overconsumption not only dilutes benefits, but introduces risks, such as increased calorie intake and potential allergies, provides a compelling segue into examining the inadvertent health risks associated with excessive indulgence, a topic that merits careful consideration in its own right. While nuts and seeds stand at the intersection of nutrition and heart health, the scale of their benefits can tilt precariously with overconsumption. Their allure, packed with healthy fats, proteins, antioxidants, and minerals, may tempt us to indulge beyond advisable limits. Yet this very act of excess turns a beneficial snack into a potential health jeopardy. overeating nuts and seeds can negate their advantages, leading to weight gain and unanticipated health issues like allergic reactions and digestive discomfort. The primary risk of overconsumption lies in the high caloric density of these foods. A small handful, a seemingly modest snack, carries a significant caloric load. For example, a generous helping of walnuts can easily surpass 200 calories, largely due to their high fat content. While these fats are predominantly healthy, their calorie contribution remains a concern. Consuming nuts and seeds in excess can unintentionally lead to an increased total daily caloric intake that exceeds individual energy expenditure, ultimately resulting in weight gain. This additional weight is not merely an aesthetic issue, but a well-documented risk factor for various cardiovascular diseases. Thus, the beneficial effects of nuts and seeds can be overshadowed when their consumption leads to obesity-related conditions. Beyond considerations of weight, another critical aspect of overconsumption revolves around potential allergic reactions. Nuts, particularly peanuts and tree nuts, rank high among common food allergens. Even in individuals without a diagnosed allergy, excessive intake can overwhelm the body, sometimes triggering mild allergic responses such as digestive upset or skin rashes. For those with known allergies, the consequences can be severe, underscoring the importance of mindful consumption and awareness of one's allergic predispositions. Moreover, the digestive system can also feel the strain of overindulgence. Nuts and seeds are fiber-rich, which is typically beneficial for gut health. However, consuming them in excessive amounts can result in gastrointestinal symptoms like bloating, constipation, or diarrhea. This gastrointestinal discomfort can detract from the enjoyment and perceived health benefits, emphasizing the need for moderation. Recognizing these risks is the first step toward cultivating habits that prioritize a balanced intake. The temptation to eat beyond the modest, healthful portions is human, often inspired by misleading marketing or personal perception of portion size. Many consumers can relate to the late-night attraction to a jar of nut butter or the lingering enjoyment found in cracking shells, a ritual inherently social and enjoyable, yet easy on the restrictions of moderation. Education and awareness campaigns can play pivotal roles in mitigating these risks, informing the public not only about the servings that optimize health, but also about the possible downsides of neglecting such guidelines. Public health messaging that resonates with everyday habits, math snacks into nutritional plans rather than indulgence, is paramount for sustaining the heart benefits that science champions. In the crux of this balance is moderation, an enduring theme that governs not just our relationship with nuts and seeds, but with all facets of nutritious living. By navigating such practices wisely, one can fully harness their power without the overshadowing risks of straying from mindful consumption. As we move forward, it's essential to explore practical strategies that emphasize the delicate balance necessary to maintain the heart-protective potential of nuts and seeds effectively. The road towards health isn't a path of absolutes, but rather a nuanced journey of understanding and moderation. This sets the stage for a closer look at the role of moderation in sustaining these nutritional benefits. In the quest for heart health, moderation emerges as a guiding force, casting light on the intricate balance required to unlock the full potential of nuts and seeds. As nutritional powerhouses, these foods offer a constellation of benefits, but they also demand respect for their caloric density. Harnessing their virtues without tipping into excess requires a nuanced understanding of dietary habits and self-discipline in consumption. Moderation begins with the mindful appreciation of portion sizes. Consider that 1 ounce of nuts or seeds, not much more than a small handful, offers the best nutritional return without the accompanying baggage of excess calories. This principle is grounded in the dietary guidelines set forth by nutrition authorities, which advocate for incorporating these foods into daily regimens with caution and precision. The imagery of a modest handful as a daily allowance serves as a tangible reminder that quantity is just as vital as quality in the context of nutritional benefits. For many, the difficulty lies not in understanding these guidelines, but in applying them amid daily life. The hustle of busy schedules and the omnipresence of snacks can make it all too easy to deviate from recommended servings. Take the familiar scene of office break rooms or casual gatherings where open bowls of mixed nuts and trail mixes invite mindless grazing. In these instances, the allure of variety and taste can quickly lead to unwittingly consuming multiple servings, undermining our health goals. Integrating moderation into such settings requires strategies that blend practicality with awareness. Pre-portioning snacks before setting off for the day is one effective approach, as it aligns intentions with actions. Moreover, pairing nuts and seeds with foods low in calories and high in fiber, like fresh fruits or crunchy vegetables, extends their satisfaction without overstepping caloric limits. Moderation is further promoted through conscious eating practices that slow consumption and foster an appreciation for taste and texture rather than sheer volume. Techniques like savoring each bite or using smaller dishes can redirect focus from quantity to quality, helping to internalize the benefits of restrained indulgence. Additionally, public health campaigns and nutritional education emphasizing these practices can reinforce mindful consumption across broader communities. Beyond individual efforts, moderation in consuming nuts and seeds reflects a wider commitment to balanced dietary patterns that prioritize sustainability. This approach not only supports personal health but also aligns with ecological and ethical considerations, as many nuts and seeds have significant environmental footprints. Thus, moderation extends benefits to environmental stewardship, highlighting an interconnected perspective on nourishment and responsibility. As we continue to explore the role of balance in nutrition, understanding how to effectively moderate intake is not just about adhering to guidelines, it's about reimagining how we value and interact with food. Looking forward, this exploration offers an opportunity to delve into practical applications of these principles, examining how individuals can craft personalized eating habits that nurture heart health and a sustainable lifestyle.